Hello everybody. Welcome to Cubone. My name is Quentin. Turn that up. Alright, is that loud enough? Is that too loud? I don't know. How about there? Is that good? Is that still audible to everybody? Hello everybody, welcome to Cubo. My name is Quentin. Today, we're playing some more Pokemon X, our Region-Locke, a custom Nuzlocke where I play through the entirety of the game using only Pokemon from that region. So, from Kalos. Specifically, no, that's pretty much it. Any Pokemon that's not from there. Why is it? Oh. What if I put it there? There we go. It wasn't picking up my audio for a moment, but we're good. I don't know why I have to have it so low. Like, there has to be something I'm not getting. I wonder if my microphone audio is too high. Hang on, let me look at Discord real quick. What do I have my output volume set to? My output volume is 65%. So if I want to turn up my gain to make that better, hang on. Let me monitor and output. You guys are going to hear me twice for a moment. Actually, I'll just turn that off so you don't. But if I do that, oh, that's so loud. I'm okay with that, actually. What do we think? Is that too high? Is that good? Do you like my sultry tones? It's a little ASMR, isn't it? Able to go as deep as I want. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, that'll just be my friend's problem when I jump back on Discord. It's hard to talk right now because I'm talking into my own ears. I think I'm doing okay. I'm stuttering a little bit, but it's in an acceptable way. I don't know. What do we think? Hate that. Let me look at VideoTube. Where's that at? Oh, that's so much better. Yes. We'll put it there. Now, it'll properly jump up whenever I want it to, but not when I don't. Yay. Cool. Let's turn off that. Apparently there was a PlayStation State of Play today. Did I miss that? June 4th. So it's tomorrow. Good to know. 5 p.m. Eastern time. So it's at night. Oh. Hang on. Give me one moment. Whoa, I gotta turn that off. Alright. Give me one moment. I'm gonna go let my partner know that that's a thing that's happening, because I didn't know. I'll be right back. One of you. Lab desk fell over. Ugh. I promise everything's fine. I dropped a little something, but it's okay. So, yay! Pokemon's working. It still looks like ass. I'm gonna be 1000% honest. I have no idea where I left off. Hey! How you doing? UB Fung 3, I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for stopping by. How are you doing tonight? Oh, I don't... Why was I here? Well, a few ground rules for how this run works. Obviously, regular Nuzlocke rules apply. I can only catch the first applicable Pokemon in each area that I find. I have to nickname it, and if it's knocked out, it's dead. I can't use it anymore. And I actually went ahead and set up a thing. So this is the Nuzlocke tracker. If I go over here, it's very quiet. I need to add Discord. Oh, you really just can't hear it. The audio is very quiet for it. Woof. Alright, I'm thinking there. Yeah. So, this is the grave area. We've already lost... That is too loud. There we go. Well, no, now you guys can't hear it. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm trying to sort this out. Point is, that should be alright. So, this is Hannah the Spupa, who we lost last time. I didn't keep any of the data, but it's fine. For now, though, we are... We caught Esper on Route 6. We didn't catch a Parfum... That can't be right. Wait a minute. Where's my town map? That's Route 7. That's Route 5. That's Route 6. How do we catch a Pokemon in Parfum Palace? What? Oh, you can fish there. Unfortunately, none of these are actually allowed for my playthrough. I can't have any of those. So, I don't get a Pokemon from here. So we'll just leave it blank. I could hide it, but I don't know. Route 7, we do have a few options. So... there's a lot of Pokemon here. Swirlix, I believe, is the only Pokemon we can get from this route. Counting for Dupe Claws, we can't get Spupa, we can't get Flabebe. So, all we can get is Swirlix. And Swirlix has like a 5 to 10% spawn rate, so that might take a moment. But, swapping back over here, we have a few other rules that also apply. We cannot use Pokemon Centers until we beat the gym of the area. Or in this case, we had to beat the Snorlax. I don't remember if we actually adhered to that rule for this Pokemon Center, but we can use this one. So we're going to go ahead, heal up, get ourselves started, and we'll be making our way towards Route 7, where we have a battle with Trevor and Tierno? I think that's after... Yeah, that's right before the cave is where we fight them. Now, our team consists of a shiny Fennekin, or Braixen right now, named Boucher, our wonderful Fletchinder, Tori, Sprungo, the Litleo, Sumblow, the Flabebe, Big Ears, the Bunnelby. I'd rather just not evolve her because I hate Diggersby. I hate his name. I hate its design. I hate everything about it. It's got terrible stats. It's just not a fun Pokemon. And Candy, our Furfur. And then we have one more Pokemon in the box, an Esper, whose name is Seer. You know, it's a Seer. A Seer. It's like a... You know what I mean. Like, you know, a thing. But, all of that said, I did try to run this on Citra on the 3DS emulator because we could actually use words are hard, you know. We could actually use upscaling to make the game look really good, but I had to stop doing that. Oh, it's the berry area. I haven't been here yet. Technically technically you can get an encounter here. I don't know why this doesn't count. Thank you for the orange berries. We will be taking those. Those can come in very handy. Peach berries too. Pretty much all the berries can be useful. Really, we need citrus berries, which we won't be getting until Reflection Cave. And I don't think I want to go all the way back once we're there. So, we'll see what we do. We'll go ahead, drop... We'll just say 2 orange berries, 2 pecha berries. And we'll come back to check on them tomorrow, because these refresh every 24 hours. So what I may do is, this may be the only thing I do off stream, is go to gather berries. And you guys will just have to trust me. Is the audio okay? Do you need me to turn it up? It looks a little low. What if I put it about there? How does that sound? I don't believe there's actually anybody watching. Yeah, that's 2 and 2. So then we just water our little plants, and those will be ready in 24 hours. Alright, now we will be getting the bike here relatively soon. After we beat the next gym, there will be an area. Now, this area is where we get Swirlix. What I need is somebody who can learn False Swipe. So I may go ahead and teach that. Oh, I've kept meaning to do this. What is the item you're holding? The amulet coin. We'll leave that on there. Yeah, I believe we'll go ahead and teach... Wait, do I have False Swipe yet? How do you get False Swipe? I should check if I actually have it before I go looking for it. I do already have it, and none of my team can learn it. That's fine. We'll see if maybe Swirlix. Alright, so now comes the fun part, and this is the main reason we're not doing this on Citra, is because we have to do a lot of encounters here now. That is a little loud. Boucher is actually quite a high level. Level 21 is quite good. The main problem we're going to run into right now is the next gym is a rock type gym. We have no counter for rock types right now. No water, no grass, nothing. Wow, that was very fast. Okay. So we're going to want to be a little careful. What does Lucky Chant do? I don't even remember. No, I know you're already in battle. Lucky Chant prevents critical hits. That's very useless. Fairy Wind is just a very light fairy attack. Vine Whip is currently my only grass move in my entire team, which is why I really need some Blow to be useful. I believe Round is only useful when there's multiple people using it. Just having one is not gonna make too big of a deal. Doesn't that lower my attack? That's fine. Oh, special defense. That did a little more. Oh, it was a crit, that's why. We'll go ahead and we'll just keep doing that then. Plain Ice, that lowers my attack. Yeah, that's fine. Fairy Wind's a special move. Level 14, that should be low enough. We'll go ahead. Do we have any Pokeball? We have plenty of Pokeballs. We'll go ahead and toss that out. On my other copy, that is to say on Pokemon Y, I'm doing a pseudo Professor Oak challenge. What that means is that I'm catching and evolving every Pokemon I can before each gym. And I don't know if I'm actually ever gonna finish that, because I'm just past Reflection Cave. Actually, I think I'm in Reflection Cave. I think I have one more Pokemon to catch, and then I can leave Reflection Cave. Oh, shoot. I should probably name Swirlix. There's nobody watching, so there's nobody to give a nickname. But we do have a command for it. One moment. So if you go to the commands through Nightbot, you can actually check... well, there's my commands. Where are the default commands? The default commands include one like... Oh, what is it called? I really thought I had one. Did I not set it up? I guess not. There's supposed to be a command that allows people to choose nicknames. So I suppose the version of it that exists now is just doing !winner. I misspelled winner. And it'll pick somebody. And woohoo, we can use that. So that will be how we can currently pick nicknames. But if anybody is watching while I'm deciding on a nickname and wants to come up with one, you have until I get the GIF for Swirlix. Wow, that is tiny. Swirlix.gif, save that. Swirlix is not going in our party, so we're not gonna have to worry about that too much. But if nobody picks a name, we're gonna have to set that up. So on Route 7, we got a Swirlix. Status captured. I don't know the nature yet. Alright, I'm not seeing any names, so we'll go ahead. Swirlix nicknames. I'm not just gonna take them. I will just use these. Yeah, Cloud, Fairy Floss, Cotton, Candy Pop, Starfire, Pixie, Silver Mist, Stratus. Oh, Parapafu. Parapafu is the official Japanese name, because I believe that just literally means something like cotton candy. Sticky, Star, Sylvie, Luna, Fuzzy, Narampuff is the Korean name. Sakura. Isn't Sakura... no, that's Ichigo is strawberry. What is Sakura? I don't know what Sakura is. Sparkle, Pixel, Twinkle, Fauna, Nymphia, Merryweather, Paris, Aurora, Hope, Siren, Sylvester. I kind of like Sylvester. Because it's like Sylvie, like you know how you say a fairy. Yosai, Hada, or Dust. I think we'll go with Sylvester. That's really clever, and I'm stealing that. Sylvester. Yay. We've added Sylvester the Swirlix to our box. Yay! Alright, as long as I don't accidentally put them into the grave. Sylvester. There we go. So, next is going to be Trevor and Tierno. Why is it so dark? I guess it's nighttime. We do really need to level up Flabebe a little bit. That is to say, Sunblow. Why does the text for Sunblow is really tiny? 6 name, properties, outline size. Why is that so thin compared to everybody else's? That's odd. I think it looks fine right now. We'll go ahead and leave it. Sorry. Okay. So, Ducklet could be a problem. Whew, that is great. That's wonderful, of course. Great. God, I hope you don't have Pursuit, because we may lose Sunblow. We're good. I can't believe we're already running into trouble with a fucking duck. I don't remember what Defog does. Oh, it lowers evasiveness. That makes sense, I suppose. Peck and Ember aren't gonna do much. This was a bad switch out. This thing has Water Pulse. I don't know why it's doing it. Doing that, that is. Oh, goody. A water sport. It's powering up its attacks. Can I survive? Oh, we're good. I was gonna say, can I survive one attack, but don't need to. Sunblow is level 14. What level does the fucking thing evolve? It evolves into Floette at level 19, and then we need a shiny stone. So we're gonna be here for a while. I don't think we're gonna bother evolving it all the way to a Florges right now, but if we can get it to, I suppose, like level 16 would be ideal. Perhaps it'd be better to do it in the cave. I don't know. Or perhaps just not leading with Flabebe is the right idea, because the XP share will take care of a lot of it. So if I lead with, say, Sprungo, and make sure that the XP share is on... Yeah, it's on. I don't know, it didn't look like it was giving me any points last time. So... we'll go ahead and start working our way through. So I think we're set up to fight Trevor and Tierno. We just need to deal with any trainers along the way. I'm not really looking to avoid these battles. I can use the XP. It'd be actually very useful. So we're gonna... oh, Smeargle and Smeargle. They could have literally any moves. Yeah, we have 3 fire types on our team, and yes, I'm a little worried about it. We'll go ahead and work up. Or should I Noble Roar? That hits both of them. No, it doesn't. Well, I thought it did. My bad. We'll work up. Then we'll go ahead. Keep it simple, just Ember one of them. Skadoosh. And then I believe that raises attack, right? And special attack. Oh, that removes stat changes. Yay! Wasted my entire turn. You know what? Let's make this easier then. Let's just go ahead, double down on the Smeargle. And in 2 turns, it should be dead. Because I don't believe this kills. Oh, it does! Sprungo's special attack is higher than I thought it was. Alright. That was actually some good XP. Mud Slap! I mean, that's useful, but I don't know what to put it over. Like, Double Slap's not great, but the multi-attack is useful. Leer is going to come in very handy if I can use it against the rocks. The user... I know what Quick Attack does. Why am I reading it like that? I don't need Agility and Quick Attack. I don't know. We'll get more, because that's 40 power, that's 20 power. We'll get more attacks. So we'll just go ahead and drop Quick Attack, given I'm not really using Big Ears all that much. Alright. Who's learning head? Ooh. Is that... yeah, we'll just go ahead and drop Tackle then. That's perfect. Having a stab normal type on our team is gonna be hopefully very useful. I don't believe we need Rock Smash for Connecting Cave or for the other cave, so I'm not going to worry about it for right now. I'm just going to get us through here. Oh, perfect. My baby, how dare you? Alright, not a lot of clips come out of playing this game, unfortunately, which is why I play games like Marvel Rivals so much. Because they're very good for clip farming, whereas this game is really not. And Tori's now level 20. I think Talonflame is 32, but I'm not sure. Alright, plenty of money because of the amulet coin. We're gonna go ahead and put Sunblow up by Tori. We still only have Boucher and Candy as men, by the way. Not that it matters, obviously, but it was just really funny how we kept catching girls. Sylvester was a boy, though. I don't remember about Esper, though. So we may actually have it pretty evened out at this point. We'll go ahead and give Sunblow the amulet coin, wherever the fuck it is. There. Alright. Consider that good. We're not going to bother going into the Battle Maison, or what is it called? Is it the Battle Maison? It's called the Battle Chateau. I don't remember the voice I had for any of these characters. And it's famous for being a place where trainers gather to improve their skills. If I learn even more about Pokemon, I'm sure I'll be able to defeat Kalos' 8 gym leaders. Yeah, it's a good place to make money. It really is. Once you get your first 100,000, it's done. You just win. But, you know, I only have 8,000 right now. I don't have a lot of money. It's also just a good place to power level, but it's risky. You can get screwed pretty easily. So I'm not gonna really be bothering with it, but we are gonna battle this guy. Hey, Artist Pierre. Pierre. I dropped my stylus. It's on the floor. Ugh. My stylus managed to skitter its way all the way down my desk, under my chair, and then all the way back to the wall. It changed directions like 4 times. Are you just gonna clear Smog and undo that? Oh, Rock Throw is a little scary. Let's see if I can beat you in that time. That's 4 attacks. I need to get lucky. I can survive another one of those. But I don't need to. Plenty of points for Sprungo. Yeah, we really are in a scary position, because if we end up dealing with the Rock Gym Leader without any kind of counter to it, we are in trouble. So we'll see what happens. Hey, Serena. If you don't mind, I'd like to have a Pokemon battle with everyone. Now, how should we pair up? Let's go with Tierno and Trevor against Gay, and I forgot I named myself Gay. How dare you call me that? Oh, right. Yes. Okay, Gay. Since we're neighbors, we might as well battle together, right? I forgot voice acting in a lower register like this really does try my voice a little bit. Causes me to need to yawn quite a bit, actually. So we have 3 Pokemon total to deal with. Of course, one is a water type. I'm betting. What does Noble Roar do? Lowers attack and special attack. Well, I think you're going to be the threat right now, so let's go ahead and just lower your, like, usefulness. Thundershock is bad, but not for me. Oops. Oh, that's not good. Maybe it's better I just take it out. Headbutt. Why are you attacking the Pikachu? It's not a threat. The Corphish is a threat. I don't care if the Fletchling dies, it's not mine. That does scare me. But at the end of the day, I do have Boucher in my back pocket at all times. Ooh. Why do you have Pokemon that are all weak to Pikachu? What the fuck, dude? Let's go ahead and take out the Corphish, if we can. Oh, Bubble hits both. That's perfect. Now we'll definitely take it out. Bam. Yay. Alright, and then taking it out is just going to be real simple. I don't even get to. Fair enough. You know what? Yeah, I think I did use Ember, so static wouldn't have affected me, but still. Sprungo leveling up is nice. I don't believe it's a Firestone. Oh, Razor Leaf, yes! So Vine Whip is 45 and 100. Razor Leaf is 55, 95. I mean, we can drop Tackle. Tackle's just not a useful move. So we can have both. It would be nice to have a second Pokemon with some super effective moves. Boucher wants to learn Fire Spin. I'm not against it, but I don't need it, you know? I guess it's better than Ember. Ember just doesn't have a lot of usefulness. Yeah. So, Flabébé. You're not even grass type, right? You're just fairy? You just have grass type moves. Yeah. Oh, EGAT. I really expected them to put up more of a fight. I really did. I forgot how easy this game is. Should I scoot Cubone over? That is to say, like my model? Because he's just kind of sitting over there. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, doop. I think that's good. It looks a little better. Whoa, now that was a nice move. Sorry you can't learn everything just from the Pokédex. So you can't, I see. And $3,000. I'll take it. I really should have the amulet coin on whoever's in front, because I could have gotten 6,000 from that. Sure is interesting to see how different each trainer's style is. Well, I guess we should head to Ambred Town then. We're gonna put some Blow back up front. Some Blow's at level 15. He should be fine to handle himself. Ooh, I don't have Cut, but there is a berry tree over there that I kind of want. Now, I believe this is technically a separate route, isn't it? Or is this still Route 7? Very likely this is still Route 7. Yeah, connecting cave, then Route 8, so this is not an area where I can get an encounter. Unfortunately. Wait a minute, isn't that super effective? How much damage will that do? Not enough. Well, it's also not very effective. Yeah, just drop out of there. Don't even do that. Just put Tori out front. Oh no. And I just used agility because it's where I thought Ember was. Whoops. And now I'm fucking paralyzed. God, I hate status Pokemon. Wow, that counteracted my agility, even though I should have been faster. If I remember right, paralysis doesn't always make you faster, it just lowers your speed by a stage. So that's kind of impressive. I have a paralysis heal. I'm not even going to bother going back to the Pokemon Center. Alright. Paralyze heal. I don't... Oh, I do have an antidote. I have plenty of antidote. Yay! And then we'll go ahead and use one of our Oran Berries just to get some blow all the way back up. Not all the way, but close enough. Berry. Useful for confusion. Oh, Ugh. My goodness. Alright, so we're about to enter Connecting Cave. And unfortunately, we actually don't get an encounter from Connecting Cave because all of the Pokemon in that area are not from this game. So I don't believe it's our first area where we don't get an encounter. Yeah, it's obviously not Parfum Palace, but it is one of the first, easily. Because Meditite's the only one I'm not 1,000% sure on, but I'm still pretty confident. What about Razor Leaf? Is that going to do anything? Moonlight just heals you. A move that I'd actually very much like to have. Yeah. I just want some Blow to be able to hold his own in a fight or two. Wait, it was Sunblow's a girl. Hold her own. Because right now she just can't. And it's not worth it to really try. It's better to just swap into Tori. You can't get a lucky egg until the second time you get to Lumiose. Why is every Pokemon on this route able to do something to piss me off? Paralysis, confusion, whatever it may be. Yes. That wasn't so bad. Probably just give Tori a potion. So, the thing about getting a shiny stone... Oh my god! I literally walked 2 paces. No. Nope. No. We're not doing that. You're a poison type. You could kill some Blow with no effort whatsoever. Some Blow's really not that far away from where I need her to be. Yeah, I can't go up top because that requires the strength T or HM. Given that we don't need anything here, no, I don't have any repels. I may go ahead and buy some repels in the next area just to make getting across Route 9 a little easier, because I believe it's from Route 9 to the cave. So for now, let's just go ahead and give a potion to Tori. Get her topped back up a little bit. And we'll just go ahead and work our way through. There is a decent chance we run into an Axew here. But if we're lucky, it'll just be a Zubat. In which case, Sprungo's fucked. So we're not going to have Sprungo out front. I said Sprungo, I meant Sunblow. We'll put Sprungo out front, actually. Don't you heal me? Hey, that's nice. I don't know why you're necessary. Like, it's not that far of a walk. Yeah, we didn't even get an encounter. But we are on Route 8 now, which has quite a few Pokemon. Very few of which we can actually use. Spoink is Gen 4. Halo, Tentacle, Wailmer, Wingull, Zangoose is the only Pokemon we can get from here. Binacle and Clauncher. Oh, fuck off. What? Because Dwebble's Gen 5. Inkay. Inkay's Gen 6. We can get Inkay. Let me check that real quick. This is Route 8. Let's just go to Bulbapedia. Okay, so we're going to need... We can get Inkay at a 15% chance in the grass. Level 14, 15. So we could do Inkay. Also in the yellow flowers. Binacle we could get from Rock Smash. And I kind of hope we don't run into an Inkay. Because if I can get Rock Smash, or if I can get the Fishing Rod, we could get Clauncher, which would be very useful for the gym. Okay, if we don't run into an Inkay, we can get a Water type. Inkay should be fine. I think Inkay can learn some Water type moves, but it's not what we need, you know? So... Stop right there! Oh, it's you. I hate these guys. Ah, we didn't mean to surprise you. How are you and Litleo doing? Haven't you wondered how a single Pokedex could possibly cover a region as big as Kalos? Well, it can't. That's why we're here to power up your Pokedex. I hate this. I hate the fucking different Pokedexes because it's a pain in the ass to navigate between them and to find the Pokemon you need because it may or may not be in the right Pokedex. That said, we're actually going to avoid the grass to the best of our ability because we don't want to run into an Inkay. If we run into an Inkay, we have to take it. If we can avoid Inkay, we don't have to get it. Well, I'm not getting that item. Well, shit. Dream big is what I say. You're looking at the future champion after all. Bring it on. I suppose if I look into your eyes and my eyes reflect into them, I am indeed looking at the future champion. That's a dragon type. Is Sunblow out front? Of course, this is where I swapped. Sunblow actually would have been a little useful here, but it's fine. Headbutt. This may be a multi-Pokemon endeavor. We'll see. If they're stupid and use a speed-lowering move, then maybe not. Dragon Rage does a base 20 damage, I believe. Oh, it does a base 40 damage. Oh, fuck. Tori is my only chance because Tori has Quick Attack, right? Okay, good. I didn't get rid of it. Got rid of it on somebody else. So now, even with Dragon Rage, I can survive one and then Quick Attack. Oh, thank you. Now I kind of want to do a higher damage move. Are Peck and Quick Attack the same, damage-wise? suppose one will have stab. It's a 50% increase. So Peck will have higher damage right now. I can't really risk it. Yay! I shouldn't have been worried about it. It is so little health. Sprungo did very nearly die there. But I wasn't that worried about it because I knew it wasn't higher than 40. Hey! How you doing, Alexander Cooper? Your first Pokemon game was Pokemon Y. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Sapphire. However, X and Y marked the point in time where I started actually getting really into Pokemon. It was the beginning of middle school. Because elementary school, there wasn't a lot of opportunity to play with other people. The Game Boy and the DS were great for local play. Well, the DS was great for local play, but the 3DS just made everything so much easier because you could do everything over the internet. Sub to my channel since you love Pokemon. Thank you so much. I'm trying to play more Pokemon. I play a lot of Marvel Rivals right now, but I'm trying to play more Pokemon. I have another stream scheduled for tomorrow, 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, playing this game. So, if you want to see that. Do you like Team Flare? I am kind of indifferent on Team Flare. I like their aesthetic, but I think Lysander's kind of a loser. Or Lysandre, however it's pronounced. We're not going to battle that guy. Please don't be an Inkay. Whew, that's all we need. We just need it to not be an Inkay. I think if I headbutt this, I can get that berry in the background. Let's see. No. Mienfu's not Gen 6, is it? Bulbapedia. Game locations. Oh, thank God. It's in black and white. I don't have to catch it. Actually, I can't catch it. I'm not allowed to. So, yes, looks like some people just joined. I'm doing a Pokemon Region-Locke, which is a Nuzlocke where we are only allowed to use Pokemon from the region. So, I can only use Pokemon originating from the Kalos region. Which so far has given us a lot of fire types, weirdly. Takedown is kind of useful. Yeah, we'll take that over Double Slap. We'll take a little bit of damage. Alright, our main concern right now is getting our Flabébé leveled up to level 19, and then figuring out how to get a Shiny Stone to get a Florges. But, oh, hello again. We are also, if we can get through this grassy area without encountering an Inkay, we can get an old rod from the area down below and use it to get a water type, specifically a Clauncher, which is what we want. We could also get a Binacle if we had Rock Smash, but I'd prefer Clauncher. If we were playing Pokemon Y, we would have access to... There was a different one. Skrelp. Skrelp would be very nice, but we unfortunately do not have access to Skrelp. Well, it's also a... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we can't get Clauncher. Because that requires the good rod. We only have the old rod. Well, we can still get Binacle by getting Rock Smash. So I think we'll still go for that. We'll go for Binacle. It has a 34% chance to spawn, so we'll be killing a lot of Dwebble in the meantime. How do you get the good rod? Generation 6. Shiny Pokemon, Shiny Charm. No, I need to know how to get the rods. Fishing rods. Good rod. Acquisition. Cormarine City. I'm a fisherman at the marina. Is that a different place than where I'm at? I mean, I guess I'm in Amber Town. Whatever. Plan remains the same. We get Rock Smash, we get Binacle. I could fight you. You're a fighting type. Could probably throw Tori at you. Or Boucher, honestly. We haven't gotten a fight with Boucher in a minute, so let's go ahead. Let's do it. Let's throw Boucher up there. We'll battle this guy real quick. Pokemon Anime Professor Sycamore, Mega Garchomp, Lysandre, Mega Gyarados, Champion Seed, Mega Megador. Are these just what these characters used in the anime? Did I miss something? Pokemon X and Y, the good routes obtained by yeah. So it's gonna be a little while before we can get the good rod. Successful by taking the monorail down there. Sorry. Love Disc isn't from this game, right? Love Disc is from an earlier game. I believe Love Disc was in... Either way, I don't want it. Generation 3, yeah. Are you playing Pokemon X because of Legends EA? I am. My partner actually wanted to play Pokemon X, so I started playing Pokemon Y with him, but I thought I would do some for the channel as well, so I decided to play X on my own. Are you looking forward to ZA? Because I don't think I've seen the latest trailer, but I do quite enjoy a lot of what I've been seeing. I played Pokemon Legends Arceus last year. If you go to my channel, the full playthrough should be available on the live stream tab. If you just search, if you just go to my channel and search Legends Arceus, it should pop up. But we played through that, just a regular basic playthrough, up to defeating what's his name. So if you want to take some like 10+ hours to watch something, there's plenty of footage there. There's probably a Mega Stone that spawns there, but it's not the right time for it. Ooh, one more patch of grass to get through. Oh, we're good. Okay, no Inkay. I do actually like Inkay. Cool. Actually, I want to grab that. Leafstone, you're born in September of 1990. Oh, I missed one. The good times for me, end of Black and White series, sneak peek of X and Y episode 1 and 2, watching Pokemon Origins full movie on YouTube. I remember finding Pokemon Origins on YouTube on my Kindle. That's how old I am. And watching it when I was supposed to be sleeping. It got me really excited for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, because that came out not too long after, I believe. And I quite enjoyed those games. It was the first real Pokemon experience on Switch, and it blew my mind. And then Sword and Shield came out, and I was a little disappointed. I have a love-hate relationship with Sword and Shield, but it's probably going to be the game I find myself coming back to least. I like to do speedruns of Gen 1. Pokemon Crystal is my favorite Pokemon game. I enjoy replaying Pokemon Emerald quite a bit. I still need to play through Platinum, but I've played through Diamond and Pearl a handful of times. Just never found an opportunity to go back to Platinum. And I don't know. Not as interested. But Black and White 2, phenomenal games. X and Y, I try to replay every once in a while, but they're not the best games. I hope we get a good chance to love Kalos a little bit more with ZA. Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon. In fairness, I'll probably never play Sun and Moon again. If I play one, it'll probably be Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Even though I don't like every change they made. But then Sword and Shield, meh. Scarlet and Violet, I enjoy enough. They're very long games. I believe it's a roughly 20-hour playthrough if you speedrun it. And the opening of the speedrun, pain in the fucking ass. Not even worth doing. But either way. Hey there, neighbor. Serena, we just spoke. It's been 5 minutes. This is Ambrit Town. You just go through the aquarium to get to Silent City, but first we should go to the fossil lab and have them tell us about fossils. You might even learn something about those mysterious stones related to Mega Evolution. I'll make sure to do that. So one of the rules of this Region-Locke is that I can't use the Pokemon Center until I meet certain conditions. So in this case, in Ambrit Town's case, I can't use the Pokemon Center until we clear the cave. However, always got to make sure to go talk to Mr. Bonding in the... I didn't mean to do that. In the hotels. Special defense powers, fine. Really just going to want to be focusing on using things like attack and defense power. Using those in the gym battles. Maybe not even going to bother because they're kind of useless. Really, I just want the catching one. How do I get Rock Smash? I believe I get it in the cave. Oops, I opened Super Training. Rock Smash TM Pokemon X. It can be found in Ambrit Town. That doesn't help me. That is Mauville City. That's Oras. Is it possible to buy Rock Smash? No, That's Terminus Cave. Front of the Ambrit Museum. Oh, so it's this guy. Hello, chum. Yo, this is a good deal. Why don't you trade a Pokeball for my dive ball? I guess I have extra. But that's not who they meant. We can trade again tomorrow if you want. So when you say museum, do you mean this person? Oh, use this TM. It's Rock Smash. I will use this TM. Cool. Let's go down to the drink and grab a Binacle. Who gets to learn Rock Smash? Yeah, we'll go ahead and just teach it to be. Unfortunately, it looks like Big Ears is going to be our HM slave. This was still one of the games where that was a thing, where that was kind of necessary. You just needed one Pokemon that always had the HMs. So we'll go ahead and we'll trade out Mudslap, I think. Alright, so this guy down here will give us the Old Rod, which we don't really need, honestly. I don't think there's ever going to be any Pokemon we can use that we can get through the Old Rod. The Good Rod, though, we can use for a few Pokemon. For now, though, all I need is to find some rocks to smash, and we can catch us some Pokemon. So this will, unfortunately, take a moment, because it has a 30% chance to spawn, and it doesn't always give a Pokemon from the rock. So, oh, I forgot I had Boucher out front. I forget why I named her Boucher, Hidden Boucher. Well, level 18, you're actually kind of chunky. I need to be careful. I can't allow Boucher to level up too much because he was traded from my copy of Pokemon Y. When I was shiny hunting for him, when I inevitably found him, I moved him over here to play so I could have my copy of Pokemon Y to play with my partner. Sword and Shield meh for me. A lot of hardcore Pokemon fans hated Scarlet and Violet because it was so rushed. DLC costs money. Yeah, I still need to play the DLC. I've heard it's pretty good. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet disappointed me in a lot of ways, but at the same time, it fixed a lot of issues I had with Pokemon games, and so I actually quite liked it. Oh, we're gonna be fighting a lot of Dwebble. And then we have to level up the Binacle, too. We may have to drop Boucher off in a box for a while so that I don't level him up too much. But for now, we just need to get the frickin' Binacle. Oh, sure. That's some easy money. I think that's like 6,000 Poke Yen. If I put Big Ears out front, will that... No, because Dwebble's resistant to fighting. Well, it evens out. We'll see if Sunblow can handle it. I can always just swap back to Boucher if needed. Alright, 50% of these boulders gave a Pokemon encounter, and both of them were Dwebble, so we're off to a good start. We just need to reset them, and I think we have to go back through the door to do that. No, we're good, we don't. That's actually quite a bit faster. In which case, we'll just do these three, because it'll just take so much longer to go back down. And we'll just do this until we get Binacle. So, hopefully it won't take too long. Oh, that's rude. Wait a minute, aren't you also resistant to grass? Bug. Damn it. Oh, you're just a pain in the ass, aren't you? Nah, I can't risk that because of the rock move. Boucher, get back in there. See, this is what I'm worried about. I have nothing that can really take on rock-type Pokemon right now. Which is why I need a Binacle. Obviously, Boucher can handle it. Psybeam's gonna be fine, but I don't want it to be the only thing I can use. And I believe Boucher stops being usable at level 25. I don't even... What do I even do about that? Not only was that my only good Pokemon, that was my starter and a shiny. Oh, man. Alright, so that's really bad. I don't know what to do. It did so much damage out of nowhere. I'm so mad. Really? There's like nobody playing it on Twitch. We've lost our second Pokemon. I will take the amulet coin off of you, though. I'll just... Thank you. So... Let's go ahead. Turn that down. Switch over to this. This is our grave. I forgot how to add a Pokemon. Oh, I have to do it from here. So... Boucher... Our Braixen just died. Braixen did not have a type advantage. What was it? Rock throw that did it? I guess keep it a consistent pronoun. Also, looks like I may have to stop the stream earlier than I thought because my DS is dying even though I charged it for an hour. So it should have lasted. Capture level 5, defeat level 23. A wild Pokemon on Route 8. There we go. Wild Pokemon was Dwebble. That's embarrassing. That is really, really embarrassing. Braixen's dead. Into the grave. I am so upset. Wait, I did write the epitaph. Weird. Well, on the plus side, we have a handful of Pokemon to take his place. Seer and Sylvester. We'll probably throw Seer on as having a psychic type Pokemon to back me up is probably going to be the best bet. What level does Seer evolve? Let's go ahead. We can jump back over to this page now. Esper, Evo, and a Meowstic, I know. At level 25. That's quite a ways to go with a relatively weak Pokemon. Yeah, that puts us in a real... Can I play some Sinnoh Pokemon music? I can't play a lot of copyrighted Pokemon music, but I can play some lo-fi from Glitch X City. And just throw that on in the background. This is Azalea Town, which I believe is from Sinnoh. And we also have Jubilife Village, Route 201 from Diamond and Pearl, Eterna City, which is definitely Diamond and Pearl. Man, I can't believe I lost a Pokemon like that. That was so stupid. And I still need to catch that Binacle, too. Oh, gotta turn that back up. Maybe I can just turn the background music down. Or not. I thought there was an option for that. Oh well, we'll just keep the volume of the game low. Well, very likely I won't be able to go much longer as my DS is dying and I don't have a charger in range. So we are just gonna save just to be safe. You know what? We're not going to use Rock Smash until I make sure I've got Tori up front. Now, I know that seems like a bad idea because flying type versus a rock type, but I'm going to just run away if it's a Dwebble. We can speed this up a little bit. I was going to... Oh, that is mean! Oh my god. You cannot just send a revive after you just killed my starter. Go fuck yourself. We're in a really bad spot now, actually. Like, we just don't have any Pokemon that can hold their own right now. Don't you look at me. Yeah, we're a higher level, so we should always be able to get away without any issue. And we'll just do that until we find Binacle. It hopefully won't take too long. It is a 30% chance. Yeah, there we go. It would have been very cool if that was a shiny, though. I'm terrified of you, honestly. I don't know how to actually damage you. Oh no, I don't want to lose more Pokemon. I can kind of heal stall a little bit. How much is that gonna do? Oh no! That could be bad! Like, it's fine. Jesus Christ, just stop. You're doing 2 damage per hit, just stop. It's not doing that much, like, it's not, it'll help me get him down quicker, but the problem is, it also means that, it could kill him while I'm trying to catch him. I don't have Yawn or anything like it. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're just gonna start chucking balls. I did just get a dive ball. Does this work? It's my 1 dive ball. Yeah, let's go. All right. Hey, since you guys are here, does anybody want to give a name for the Binacle? As we have a Pokemon, Rock Water type. 2 Binacle live together on 1 rock. When they fight, one of them will move to a different rock. Very nice. Alright. Any nickname suggestions for our female Binacle? While I get the... Friend Angela told me Pokemon is more marketable. Oh yeah, Pokemon's absolutely more marketable than Digimon. I just realized I have to change Boucher out for Esper. And I don't remember what Esper's name was. Seer. Serena. Why Serena? Not against it. I may go with that. But why? Lexi? I'm gonna be honest with you. These just sound like girl names. Bebe. Well, we already have Flabebe. Binacle.gif. Feel free to keep giving ideas. I'm just I'm getting the GIF to put up on so I can put it up on screen when I add this to my team. Put Esper on there for now. What? Add to team. What the hell? Why is this not working? Not Serena? It won't let me add... Let me add Esper to my team. What the hell? Esper. And then Candy the Furfrou. Tori the Fletchinder. I forgot to evolve you. Whoops. There we go. Then Big Ears the Bunnelby, Sprungo, and Somblo. What the hell? It won't let me add a 6th Pokemon to my team. That's weird. Well, maybe Candy. Candy is the name of my Furfrou, actually. This is weird. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to add a Pokemon to my team, and it won't let me on this website. It's just not registering for some reason. This is weird. I'm trying to, like, fix it, but... Okay, what if I do it this way? Fletchinder, you. There we go. I may just have to do it manually each time. My DS is dying. You won't have sound for a minute. I just need to make sure it doesn't die. Alright, it just barely reaches. Does this also reach? Also just barely. Alright, this is not sustainable, but... Shall I go... You know what? What if I take Lexi, that you suggested, and make it Plexi? Like plexiglass, because barnacles in sand, right? It probably doesn't make sense, but I like it. If you're really against the idea of naming her Plexi, just say so, and I'll come up with something else. But I like the idea. What do you think? I'll just give that a moment and let you see it. Alexander. Popular Pokemon theory, but yeah, it's a popular theory, but it's not really that reasonable. I'm gonna go with Plexi. I like that. I like that name. So we lost our starter today. It's a bad day. It's a very bad day. I haven't played this game. You're not against it. Okay, that's good, because that's what I went with. Is YouTube on a delay? Because that was a long time. So I still can't use the Pokemon Center, but I can use the PC. So we're going to go ahead and drop off Candy. Unfortunately. And we're going to take Plexi. Plexi needs some water-type moves, but she's here. So let's go ahead. Need to swap out Furfrou for Binacle. And change the name to Plexi. There we go. We have a new team member. What? Why did it not? Trying to add Binacle to the team. Oh, I forgot to leave status as captured. And add to team. Yay, it worked. Okay. So, what we are going to do real quick is grab some repels We have 5. We're going to buy 10 more. And then, while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and sell the big pearls that we got and the revive. Because we don't... No! I keep misclicking. Alright. Sell the revive. Sell the big pearl. Sell the pearl. I said yes. Alright. That gave us plenty of money. So we're going to use those repels to get across... what can we get from Ambrit Town? Oh, these are all the fossils. And a tentacle for some reason. So we can actually take Amura. That's the X one, right? The Y one's Tyrantrum? Tyrant? We can take Amura and the evolution. And then Route 9, we can only get Helioptile. So we're going to want to get Helioptile and then move on from there. Glittering Cave. Glittering Cave, there are no Pokemon we can get. They're all from earlier generations. As much as I would like to get a Cubone. So, the plan is, we're going to go to Route 9, grab a Helioptile, go through Glittering Cave, we'll grab the fossil for Amora, and then we'll go to Silage City after that, but it doesn't look like there's anything we can get from Silage City. So those will be our next 2 Pokemon, and then we will be on the gym. Amora will actually be quite helpful in the gym. Ice versus Rock, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Amora could be useful, depending on how fast I can evolve her. But, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that today. Pseudo-legendary Pokemon you like: Dragonite, Tyranitar, Garchomp, and Kommo-o. I've always liked Kommo-o. There's a... I want to do this at some point. There's a fan-made Pokemon fighting game that people have been working on that has Kommo-o in it. It has a bunch of other Pokemon. It's a 2D fighting game. God, what was it called? 2D Pokemon fighting game. Pokemon Close Combat, I think that's what it was. Here, let me... Sorry, that's my old Call of Duty thing. Pokemon Close Combat has... It's all sprite-based. So... It has Galarian Zapdos. Is unironically somebody I want to play. That sounds really fun. But it's got Primeape, Scrafty, a bunch of fighting types, pretty much. And it's got Kommo-o. So... Yeah, these are the actual in-game sprites. This is what it looks like. So I don't know how to play this game right now. I need to look into it, but I think you have to go to... I think if you go to their Discord, you'll get access to the demo. But... oh, whoops. There we go. But that's unfortunately all the time I've got for tonight. So I'm just going to double check that save. It's always good to double check your saves. We're going to go ahead and pull that out. And we'll go ahead and turn that off. And close that. There we go. All right. If you are watching on YouTube, feel free to head over to the Twitch channel down in the link below. We're going to be finding somebody to raid. Starting with, it may not be Pokemon, because we're going to check the people that we follow first. Somebody's playing GTA 5 with an anime girl mod. I don't know what she's doing. Then Luki Kuno is just doing art. Just doing textures for something. It looks like for just a personal model. Eevee Vault is playing Pokemon Red and Blue. I don't know what they're doing in Red and Blue. It looks like they're... How is that a level 20 Blastoise? What are you doing? I have no idea. We'll come back to that. Chaotic Light's playing Repo. Sevilla Ellipsis is playing Fallout 2. GG Galaxy Guts is still streaming, playing Date Everything. I did say, yeah, she's still going. I said I would raid her if she was still streaming, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Without any further ado, this has been Pokemon X and Y Region-Locke. We'll be coming back for more of this tomorrow, 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. A couple hours after the PlayStation State of Play, so we'll likely be talking about that. And aside from that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Remember to be gay and do crimes, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.